Hello? Are we good now?
Oh,
Copy link. Hello? Hello?
oh.
There we go. It
Huh?
went through. My computer's being a bit dumb today. Oh shit.
Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Hi, welcome to the game. Today's sponsor is hula hoops. I don't know, 5 cents a pop.
Hula hoops. Can't. What the fuck are they for?
Da-da-da. Promoting this. Last we left off, somehow, yeah, you didn't sell your thing, the daggers, the ones that you keep
No.
thinking are useless.
We're gonna keep the daggers.
But you
decided
guys
to keep-
made a shit ton of money. That was a mistake on my part.
Do you want us to double check and ask you if you're sure about something before you make a decision, DM, just to make sure that we don't screw
I
up
gave
here?
you guys those gems. I was the one that insisted on giving you guys those gems, and I'm the one that kept reminding you guys of the gems. It is purely my fault, and I now have to live with the consequences of my actions.
I hate living with the consequences of my actions.
It's called being an adult.
Oh.
I feel like I'm the only adult here.
Okay.
I'm older.
So,
I'm 32.
Also, yeah, you guys got a guide ordered a bunch of linen for to make new clothes for the entire crew because, in her words, they are stinky.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Dad, are you still with us, friend?
Yeah. And
Okay.
also, guide almost stole from the person that you guys sold the Black Star Sapphire to. What are you guys doing now?
Probably some more crossbow training. Link's
Well,
crossbow training.
we were arguing earlier about, stealing everything that isn't bolted down like the goddamn blood ravens, but we were able to come to the conclusion that Rogue's gonna likely, out of character by the way, Rogue's likely gonna steal from, people when Apo isn't knowing you're looking. So.
I think that is guaranteed at this point.
Just 1 second.
Yeah.
I am sharing the.
Stop splooging.
Waiting for you to catch it.
I've noticed that, but I was hoping if I didn't acknowledge it, you would stop. But Nanbun did enough of that in the Feywild. He doesn't need to do that here.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the screen. I have questions. What's going on over there?
Guide's been making you splooge.
Yeah, I've been doing this. When you go to splatter effect and then smoke, it looks like that.
Oh, ew.
That's the man with a boyfriend.
That's you. This is YouTube, man. You can't do that.
Trust me, there's been worse on YouTube.
Yeah.
You gotta pixelate it. Can you pixelate it?
No.
That'd be funny.
So, are we moving or?
Well, yeah, that's up to you guys. After the linen gets moved on the ship, are you guys gonna set sail or?
I'm okay with setting sail.
Yeah, I was setting sail. I don't mind continuing some crossbow training. Link's crossbow training for the Wii.
Okay, so I would say you have proficiency with it by now.
Oh no, well, Apo's been keeping track. Do you know how much I've mean, if you say so, then you're word
It's
of
been
God.
like
Yes,
3 weeks of travel now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Or take, yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
yeah,
maybe I
you would have at least proficiency now. And what level do you have in it, Apo?
What is a crossbow? I think it's a simple weapon or martial.
It is a ranged.
I mean, I think my character just knows how to use it, so I don't know. Like, I think it's just automatically a thing he can use.
I can look it up.
So
what like type it is.
I don't have crossbow expert or anything like that. So it's just the basic. My character knows how to use it.
So,
Are you able to get expertise and skills?
Yeah, if you have someone that is if you meet someone that can that has expertise in it.
Hold on 1 second.
Does that technically mean my character has expertise in fisting?
Yes.
Good to know.
Do you have expertise in either unarmed combat or with your mace?
Good question. I don't think so.
Then no.
Damn.
Okay.
Do I need to put? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No, go ahead first.
I was just wondering, do I need to mark anything for the proficiency in?
You can edit it.
Edit. Edit the weapon.
No,
proficiency and training down. Go down to the bottom of the screen. Underneath languages, it says proficiency and training. Hit there.
Oh, I already have weapons. I already have crossbows. I'm already proficient in crossbows.
Okay.
All right,
okay,
there you
so
go.
since
I came with that proficiency. Out of the package.
Guide is going to learn expertise and deception from Bell.
Excusez-moi?
Yeah.
Oh, Bell can teach things? That's cool.
Bell has expertise in deception, performance, and persuasion.
I've made a grave error, haven't I?
Yep.
Wait, no, training is a mechanic in D&D. I forget this.
I have +10 in deception.
Hold on, actually, let me double check that. But like, yeah, that's rules as I've established. So training. Yeah, downtime activity training. It says here that it should take 250 days and 1 GP per day. But
we don't got no fucking time for that.
Yeah,
ain't nobody got time for that.
So okay,
let's make it like a month in game.
Well, yeah, it's been a month in game, but you're traveling for a week now to this random ass island.
Won't lay down.
I'm not making noise, am I?
If you hear you do anything, you'll hear your chair.
Shit, I forgot to get okay. While you guys are moving, guide, roll those 5d20s for me.
Okay. Hold on. That's an 8, a 14, a 2, a 20, and a 4.
Oh, you got a nat 20 in there. Okay. 8, a 14, a 2, a 20, and a 4. Hold on a moment.
This can only mean good things for us, and definitely not like sea combat or anything like that. That'd be crazy, right, DM?
I don't think there's anything I need to be taught in other than cross. I have pretty good deception stats.
Coast, desert, forest, jungle.
Although I can add custom skills, and that scares me.
That just means that you can like add skills that aren't the basic ones.
Yeah.
Like ones that we agree on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you got an 8.
14, a 2, a 20, and a 4.
We haven't
telling me
rested
to
yet, right?
go through fucking hell for the 2 and the 4.
Okay. Let me look something up. Okay.
Unfortunately, we don't have any forges or anything on this boat, so I can't make anything with smithing tools.
Yeah, sadly. Would you want a forge on a wooden boat?
Yes.
I mean, you just have to make sure that it's set proper.
What the fuck? There's not a mermaid stat block? Since when?
That's nuh-uh.
Hold on.
Since your mom gay.
And you got him.
Wait, is it merfolk, not mermaid?
Do not get under the desk. No.
There it is. That's okay. That's, you know what? That is reasonable, actually. Oh, mother. What? Why did my phone just like buzz 3 times? What?
Mothership is trying to call you.
Anyways. As you guys are traveling along, can I get a perception check? And this is going to be the first.
Ready, ho.
Oh, okay. So I got a 19. Anyone else?
Can you remind me of what are we rolling?
Perception.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, I was watching something cursed. All right. Double 16.
Okay. No, you got a 23.
Yes.
Guide.
What? Sorry, I
Can you
out.
perceive why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch Guide?
Perception,
what do I need to roll?
please, and thank you.
Okay. 25.
Okay.
You can do it, guy. We believe in you.
all would notice like on the port side of the ship, there seems to be an odd humanoid figure underneath the water, trailing along the ship rather easily. In fact, it looks like they're not swimming at full speed. And it seems that they are, like, again, purposely, like, swimming along the ship.
Guide's just gonna look down and say, "Hey."
Taking the hint, the figure breaches to reveal it is a mermaid, and she like excitedly waves. She is wearing like cloth wraps around her chest that go from under her ribcage to over her shoulders on opposite sides in an X fashion. There is a large clamshell on one of her arms, on like one of her shoulders, kind of like a makeshift shoulder pad. and around her waist there seems to be human-made belts holding up several different bottles of various things. And she waves at you very excitedly, says, "Travelers, travelers, hi, hi, hey."
Jesus Christ.
I mean, hi. I was half expecting someone here to kill us, but I'm glad. I'm glad you're not here to kill us. I
Why
think.
kill? Do you have shiny things? I have many shiny things.
I'm a little conflicted about like Nenbun obviously will think she's pretty, but he can't swim, so I don't know how to approach flirting with her.
Of
So
course,
it's
that's your
like-
first concern.
Hold on, 1 second. And
Keep it
Guide's
in your
gonna try to
pants,
do
then,
that.
bun.
And Guide is going to like
the bard
reach down her
literally the
quarterstaff.
bard doesn't keep it in his pants. What is this?
Guide's gonna try to reach down her quarterstaff to see if she can like
Hey yo.
get the mermaid to grab onto it so she can pull her onto the ship.
She looks confused for a moment, then says, "Oh, you not fishers? You not hurt?
No, we're not fishers.
Okay, stay."
What do you got?
She reaches up and says, "Stay," to you, Guide. Then dives under real quick, and it looks like she's disappeared. But then all of a sudden she breaches the water, reaches up and grabs onto the end of your staff.
Oh shit. Okay. God will pull her up or attempt to.
Roll strength.
Like acrobatics or I mean not acrobatics, athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Strength.
Athletics.
Can I get help with this? I only have a 2.
Because you're lifting a weight. Yeah, Appo, are you gonna help Guide pull this mermaid onto the ship?
Yes, I will help. I will.
May I also help? How do I add to it?
There's only need for one help.
Oh, okay.
You could
Help
do
me. She's wearing seashells because she grew out of her bee shells.
No, she's not wearing seashells. She's wearing cloth wraps.
I could do
just
bardic
joking.
inspiration, but if Appo's
I got
helping, I
20.
feel like it's not
Yeah.
needed.
Nice. Yeah, she's a bit lighter than you would expect for, something that uses all of its muscles to swim in the ocean every day. But you pull her up, and she flops onto the deck, and, her tail stays normal. So she goes, "Hi, I'm Talia."
It would be hilarious if she just starts fucking flopping like a fish. Like
Her tail is slapping on the deck a little bit, but she's trying to get it to where it's kind of wrapped around her like a snake would, but it's not that flexible. So it's like, shiny things. I have many a shiny thing down in my lair.
Hello there. Well, I mean, I'm going to at least introduce himself. Well, hello there, pretty lady. What did you say your name was again? I am Nenbun of the Feywilds.
Talia.
Talia. And you said you're looking for shiny things, or you have shiny things?
Both, for trade.
But by the looks of it, you yourself are a shiny thing. Are you yourself for trade?
No, no.
It's just gonna punch Ninbun in the arm.
Ow!
Roll unarmed.
I was about to, but this is probably the safer option.
Yes, it would be the safer option, Mr. 700 pounds of brass.
My AC.
Excuse me, 500.
My AC's 15. You missed.
Oppo, help me, so I can get that. So I can get that hit. So I can get that hit.
What the hell?
By okay, I freeze time and aim. I aim their fist down a little bit, and then I resume time. There you go, buddy.
I punch and then put in the dick.
Besides,
What?
I'm only interested in I'm only interested in others of my kind.
You can't. I'm just like hunched over, like onto the floor, like in the fetal position, because she punched me in the dick, and it's like,
Okay.
you can't blame a guy for trying.
I'm gonna point out the DM did not argue with me, basically saying my character stopped time.
No, I didn't hear that.
but yeah. I'm just like, you can't blame a guy for trying.
So you're letting it happen for the funnies?
Yeah. But at a character, I do have eventually. I will eventually trade with the. I guess we could trade the daggers with her probably.
You just don't want those goddamn daggers. At this point, you're just
I don't
gonna
know
chuck
what to
them in
do
the
with
ocean.
them.
Like,
I have
Just keep them on your goddamn person.
Out of character, I have established that these, at the very least, have some historical significance, and you want
Okay.
them to rot at the bottom of the ocean in a random ass mermaid's horde.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm still new to D&D. I don't know the significance of historical items. So I'm
round of
sorry.
applause, everyone. You should know that if someone tells you that items are fucking historical, like, how would you react in the real world if someone told you, hey,
I would keep
these
them.
daggers you found in like a thrift shop that you thought were worthless, yeah, these belong to like the Sultan like 500 years ago, and everyone thought they were lost.
If anything, I would give them to a museum if I could find one. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't. You're right. I wouldn't sell them. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm using video game logic.
I'm sorry to over the table that, but like, come on, Henbun.
5 gold next week. He tries to sell them again.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I'm using video game logic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Well, I will say I do have a shiny. I have this. Hold on. Whenever you say shiny, like, what do you mean by shiny? Like, just anything that is shiny, or
Pretty
do you mean,
things,
like gems?
Pretty shiny things.
Okay, so what about a crystal dragon chest set?
Ooh, show.
Yeah, and I'll pull it out of my bag.
And
I don't know how well
I would assume that you take pretty
work
good care of
underwater.
it.
Oh yeah, I don't know how well it'll work underwater. Okay, but I borrowed this from a noble.
Like she takes the pieces you like let her take. What colors, like, assuming this is just basically just chess, what are like the colors the crystal are in, like the two different colors?
Sort of like a sapphire color and a ruby color, and then like the actual like board is like it's like I guess you could say like a crystal mixed with like a I don't really know how to.
It's like glass.
I don't know. Yeah,
like polished marble
board
or
is
something.
Crystal. The board is crystal, but it's made out of. It looks like it's glass.
Ooh. Yeah, she's like, her eyes have gone wide looking at this. Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, none of us really know how to play it, so I feel like you'd enjoy that.
Can I just say, out of character, like Nenmon getting punched in the dick, is that the equivalent of Brock being pulled away by his ear after fawning over Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny?
I believe so.
You sure you want that to become the norm, because you are not going to have children ever again. Actually, we're going to make that the new norm.
I mean, who's to say he doesn't have children? He's 40. He might. I don't know. He probably does have at least one child. I just haven't developed that yet. He probably does have at least one.
I think I have shiny you would like.
Is this how we get the deck of many things?
No. When did I ever say that? When did I?
Nenbun does finally stand up and speak up. I do have this very fine dress, and he pulls out Dostera's dress. Would you be? It's not very shiny, but it is of pretty quality.
She like kind of hops over to look at it, and she
like
it just goes flap flap flap.
Yeah.
So like, What do we get for that? For what we gave you?
Oh, what did she think of the dress?
Hold, hold. I go back down. Keep. She
Okay.
like nods,
All right.
and then turns and she turns and then goes dives down, and for I am going to have to make sure that
A minute. I'll be right back.
Hey, Bill, we're trading with a mermaid.
have to make sure that this actually, shows up on the shows up in D&D Beyond, because sometimes hold on. Let's take me to D&D Beyond. It does not. I swear I'm trying to be as fast as I can. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, just making sure that this is good. Okay. After a few moments, she comes back up, and in one hand, she is holding a potion that is slightly yellowish, and it looks like there's something floating in it. And in the other, she's holding a pretty sizable pearl that it reflects light in a way neither of you have ever seen before. So it's shinies.
Oh, what is that?
What is it?
She like sticks up the fingers on both hands, like you know how she does it. Like closes her fist around the items, raises up fingers of one fingers, then puts the items in her pouch, and then points at you guys. Says, "You stick."
Oh, okay. And guide will hand it to her.
Okay. She nods again, dives back under, and then uh, breaches the surface again and grabs onto your staff again. Athletics one more time.
What was that? I'm sorry. Me?
No, to guide athletics.
It's a 10.
Anyone want to help her? Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you get an 20. You are more familiar with her this time, and you pull her up, and then she pulls the stuff out of her pouch again, hands it to you. And the yellowish.
That one. Would it just be like she dives back up again, and I just go like, ah! I like poke her with a fucking stick.
No, she would probably pull you in.
Oh.
But yeah, she pulls out the items again, and again, there's the pretty sizable pearl. I would say the pearl is about the size of a golf ball. And the potion, again, it's a yellowish liquid, but you see there is an eyeball in it. Shinies. This for you. She hands you the pearl guide, and this for you. And she hands you the potion, Nenbun.
Me? Oh,
yeah.
For the dress?
No, yes, for the dress. You get that for the dress.
Wait, what? So this potion has an eyeball in it, and she's just giving it to me.
So what she has given you, guide, is a pearl of power,
Hmm.
and what she has given you, Nenmun, is a potion of clairvoyance.
Oh, okay. Like I can see the future and stuff. Got it. I'll take the potion and give her the stairs dress.
No, she's already taken the dress.
Okay, well I'll remove it from my inventory. All right.
Velvet, you're here.
Yep.
There you are.
Potion of
Sorry, I
clairvoyance
had to reset my password to roll 20.
Oh, that's dumb.
I will add a potion of
Yeah,
Yeah,
clairvoyance.
tell me about it.
You know,
Guide,
if
that
you
is a
didn't say,
that's a good.
Guide will turn to the mermaid and say, "You know what? If you didn't say what you just said, I would kiss you right now."
Talia is flattered. Enjoy, leg havers. Talia hopes travels are safe.
See you later.
Yeah. Then she hops over to the edge and dives back into the water.
One of my friends that I'm DMing about D&D asked if the mermaid had any penis extenders.
I'm not even going to answer that.
Go to horny jail.
I was gonna say Apo didn't have anything to give her, but does Velvet have anything to give them?
Oh yeah, before like she's gone. Velvet, do you have anything you want to trade with the mermaid?
Let me try. Let's see. Actually, I don't know. No, I have nothing to trade.
Oh, all right.
Okay, that's fine. Did you enjoy that gift, guide?
Yes.
I like the potion of clairvoyance. It sounds cool. I'm not sure how to use it, but I'm sure I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
You wouldn't know in character unless you rolled in high enough Arcana. Like neither of you know exactly what. Neither of you know what she's given you. You just both know that they are magical items.
That can I do? I look at the floating eyeball in it, and I try to understand what it is. May I roll for Arcana to see if I can know what it is? Yeah.
River, what is
14.
this?
Yes, it is liquid.
You do know now that it is a potion of clairvoyance. When you drink it, you are able to use the spell clairvoyance for free, no concentration required, and you don't have to worry about the spell because it will disappear whenever you open the bottle.
Yeah, the eyeball. Yeah.
Yes, the eyeball will disappear. And what was that, guide?
Guide will walk up to River and say, "River, what is this?"
She looks at it and let me find.
River's smart as hell. She should know this shit. If she doesn't, oh well.
Do you have River's sheet? Is this River's sheet?
It seems that I have been given a potion of clairvoyance, lads.
Okay, you sent Belle's thing twice, so up here is. This is River.
Maverick. Come here.
No, that's Belle again. Why did you send me Belle so many times?
I sent you Belle twice accidentally.
You sent her 3 times in total. Is this her? There's River. Got her. Okay. She looks at it and cocks her head. Ah, a pearl of power.
What does it do?
If see how it shines, see how it shines the way it does. That means it's currently charged. You can use that instead of. You can. It has mana inside of it, so you can use it to cast a spell instead of your own.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Basically, a free spell, though it's only one charge, and you have to keep it on your person.
Well, I guess. I mean, I don't know where to put it.
You could always just put it in your bag.
Yeah, but what if I misplaced my bag or something like that? You know what I mean?
That sounds like a you issue.
You know what? I got it. Guy's gonna walk over to Belle and say, "Hey, do you got like spare like guitar string or something like that?"
Hold on a moment. She reaches into her bag and says, "And what's it gonna be worth to you?"
I let you go on the next mission.
I'm only joking. Here, and she hands you a string.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mending to mend the crystal ball to the guitar string.
That's not how that works.
No, unfortunately, it is not. What you can do is you can make a little necklace that can hold a pearl, though. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't need your damn guitar string there.
What you could do, like out of character, is like, with like, did I say you guys had like some gold bars or, just
gold it was just coins? Pure money.
Pure money. Okay.
I guess I could like just put it in my bag for right now.
And then you could have someone like put it into a necklace later.
No, actually, you know what?
Like you know one of those old Victorian necklaces that was like a little bag of chains, and you could like a little pouch of chains, and you could pull on it to put something in.
I was gonna say something, but God can't do that.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say, Guide puts it in her cleavage, but she doesn't have any.
Yes, the flat-chested cat.
She's fucking flat-chested.
Okay, so that's the first day. Okay, the second day, you got a 14.
What atrocities happened today?
Okay.
What's up, Scott?
That's a bit dark. Not gonna do that today.
What?
I'm just gonna put this into the Discord because it is kind of dark, and I feel like we don't need that at the moment.
Guide, am I to understand that you got linen for us?
Yes, I did.
Are you going to make us all new clothes, or are we gonna have to make them ourselves, or because I really could use something fresh to wear.
Oh, I was gonna let I keep on forgetting what his name is.
Actually, you know what? I feel like you guys haven't had a lot of dark moments.
I haven't had a single dark moment.
Okay, let's see how you handle this.
Terribly.
Everyone roll a perception for me. Perception.
I'm gonna cry. Hi Scott.
Perception.
I got kicked in the balls, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty bad.
26.
Did I get damage from that, by the way?
Well, since we did it play.
Okay.
Hi Z. Hi Marigold.
Guide perceives all.
Okay.
And
Nenbun didn't. Velvet. Velvet, do you have the roll 20 open?
Am I on the wrong?
Do you have the roll 20
Yeah, I
open?
do.
Which one are you on, west or east?
Yeah, I do.
Which one are you on, west,
West?
or east? Are you on the jump
West.
gate? It says you're not
No,
on.
I'm not on the jump gate. Hang on.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Sorry, it's just the stupid thing going haywire.
No, it's understandable.
Sorry, you're rolling too slow, so I rolled
Okay.
down river for you.
Here we go.
I did get a
Did
potion.
you want me to roll on river? I didn't know you wanted me to do that.
I mean, they're on the top of the ship.
You don't have to go to a different website, by the way, Velvet. It's just there. It's not like you'll see Western Front, and it'll say Jump Gate next to it in like a green bubble thing.
Yeah, I get confused every time I go and roll 20. But roll a 12. So
Hello, you there?
Huh?
It
yeah, I'm
sounds
here.
like
Can you hear me?
there you are, Velvet. You sound like you were breaking up for a moment.
It's probably my Aaron. We've been having bad weather. I roll a 12 on perception.
You still don't have it open. It says you're not,
Okay.
but I trust you. I trust you to give
It's
accurate
loaded.
rolls. Okay. Okay. Perception, you get a 12. I would say everyone but Nenbun would notice this. You guys are about you guys are just going about doing normal chores on the ship, and you hear one of the Shadar Kai from the crow's nest yelling out, "Child overboard! Starboard side!"
Wait, what?
I definitely perceive that.
Yeah. Child overboard, starboard side, the left side of the ship.
I am jumping into the water, turning
You're
into
good.
a killer whale.
Okay. You immediately see them, and they're floating on a rack of wood, just like the gnome was, but they look way worse off. In fact, you even see a few sharks seemingly starting to circle.
I'm immediately scaring off the sharks as killer whale.
Can I give her a bardic
you
inspiration?
do that easily because, I'm not even gonna have that because orcas are the natural predator of sharks. Fun fact.
And then I'm gonna pick up the child and bring her.
Have them on your back or something.
Yeah.
Okay. You can immediately tell it is a young girl, no older than 10, and she's in a ruined pink dress.
And I'm gonna swim over to the ship.
Is she conscious?
No, not at the moment.
You must swim over to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to get her on board.
You don't have to. One of the Shadar Kai is climbing down on the net rope and reaching down for her. And grabs her by the back of her dress before hoisting her up and under her waist and starts to pull her up. Yeah. If anyone wants, you can do a medicine check on her. Well, actually, how is River with children, Guide, you would say? Like, is she also concerned over this child immediately, or?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But she also
Everyone
knows
else, this
jack shit
is
about
like the
medicine.
most emotion you've seen out of River. She's immediately rushing down to Guide's side and also checking on the child. But, oh, damn, River. The dice tell a story. Yeah. Yeah. All three of you would notice that this child is on the brink of death. That she is very, very sickly ill, like with hypothermia and possibly other things. And River says, we need to get her warm now and get her out of these clothes.
Now, question. Now, this is out of character. Does that mean that they have low HP? Like,
well, she's been out on the ocean for days, so at the very least, she's exhausted. Probably on level 5.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her downstairs and say, and say to what was his name again? I keep on
Corellius,
forgetting.
you almost had it.
Corellius. I'm gonna say to Corellius, motherfucker, where is food? We need food right now.
There should be lots of food down
what is
there.
wrong? Jeez, okay. He immediately runs into the kitchen and ladles out a stew that was just made the night before by one of the Shadowkai and sets it on the table. Is she even awake?
No, she's not, actually. Oh, yeah, don't worry. She's having a little nap after she's been spending at least 15 days in the fucking ocean, Corellius. Give her the
How
fucking
am I
soup.
supposed to know this? You bring a random child that is on the brink of death. How am I supposed to know this? I'm sorry I'm not some clairvoyant wizard. But that...
and
Appo's gonna start.
Yeah.
And then Guy
Appo's gonna start doing.
Just go ahead.
She stirs.
I put what I put. I'm doing a chant, so yeah.
Yeah. She stirs a little, going. No.
Are you okay?
It's obvious she's still unconscious, but it seems that she's having some sort of nightmare or the like.
Okay, hold on. This is probably going to wake her up, but I have no other way to actually wake her up without setting the entire ship on fire. I'm just going to cast daylight near her.
Like kind of like an overhanging light in an operating room or something.
Yeah.
She slowly blinks awake. What happened?
Thank fuck she's okay.
Daddy, where are you?
Hey,
she slowly blinks up at you. Also, this is a human child, by the way.
Oh fuck, throw her back. I'm joking.
I know, I was going to say throw her back. It's not part of the furry gang.
Yep, this is definitely Zaldor's child. Throw her back.
We're still calling it that, by the way.
What? Who are you? Where's mommy and daddy?
Who's she talking to?
Guide.
Well, we found you out at sea. There wasn't really a whole lot of ships in sight. We don't know where your parents are. We don't even know who you are or where you came from.
What?
Do you have any idea what happened at all?
What's the last thing you can remember, lass?
Uh, she kind of like shrinks in on herself and says, Mommy and Daddy said not to speak to strangers.
Oh, she's got you there, guide. You are pretty strange.
I look to guide and simply say, maybe we should let them rest.
I agree with that, Bo. But Ninbun does
Oh,
kind
but
of
you're
kneel down to her and says, like, I understand that you shouldn't speak to strangers, but we just saved your life, and we're only trying to help. The more you tell us, the more we can probably help you find your mommy and daddy.
She looks up to you at Nunbun, reaches out her little hand and sticks out her pinky. Pinky promise?
Do I have pinky? Yes, I take. I'm assuming. I can't remember. Do Harringans have like actual human-like hands?
Yes.
Okay. I do pinky promise. Yes.
Also, I just want to ask really quick, Velvet, can your character fly?
Velvet?
Yes, she can.
My character is going to go meet Velvet, so.
Yeah. It looks like Velvet came downstairs.
Oh shit!
I do pinky promise. Yeah.
My character is going to look at Velvet real quick and say, could you fly
not
above?
Not only do I pinky promise, but I also bet it on my lucky foot. This one specifically. I point at my left one.
What you said, Apple?
Hang on, let them finish.
That's it.
She like clasps her hands together, like, rubs them over a little nervously, says, My name is Lei Chow. I don't remember a lot. There was there was a lot of screaming and yelling, and there was a monster.
Oh dear.
Um,
Look, River, can you find her a nice room to lay in? I think we need to discuss some things.
Of course. Come with me, Lei, and let's get you some sleep. I'm sure you've had a rough time. And she gently takes Lei's hand and takes her back into a room away from you all.
Apo is going to look at Velvet and simply say, I need you up in the air and see if you can find anything in the nearby area. Any piece of debris you find, we got to go through it.
Okay, sure thing.
Now, Nembun is taking this a little bit seriously. He says this in like a very low voice. Is like, I honestly think her parents have been killed.
Don't say that.
You don't know that until we find out for sure.
I know, but I just
Nembun, don't say this just yet, okay? We will figure this out. Okay, we're not going to assume anything until we see something. Okay. Look,
I just don't like. I don't like the water guide. She's just. There's nothing good can come from the water.
Look.
She said something about a monster.
That too.
Look, I will figure this out. Just give me a minute. And Guide is going to sit at the lowest deck and meditate.
Okay.
And cast. Hold on.
Yeah, that's right, Scott. My lucky foot.
Okay, commune with nature. Within 3 miles of you. Sounds up to 3 facts of your choice. Okay,
Commune with nature. Ooh, that's
okay, so what are the 3 things that you want to know from the spell?
Where did the girl come from? Where did her parents go? What monster is she talking about?
So that's 2 peoples and a creature. Animal.
Yes.
Okay. For a moment, as you become one with the nature around you. Okay. Let me just. You hear in your mind. Can you repeat those three questions again?
Where did the girl come from?
Where did the girl come from?
Where did the girl come from?
Where are her parents? And
where are her parents? And what is the monster? Is she
Okay.
talking about?
Okay. Yeah. Underwater. And this. No, not source, monster type. Let's take this down a bit. Okay. And let's make it big. You try you close your eyes and go through the nature around you to try to figure out what is around. And yeah, you get your answers. Lei Chao comes from the Undyne, and that is spelled Undine.
Dine.
Undine? Okay.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the character from Undertale, but spelled with a Y.
Parents of Lei Chao are no more. A creature responsible for the sinking of the Undyne. Large thing. Angry thing. It. Let me just make sure it's actually
Hold on.
something you don't.
You cut up like a lot.
Where at?
Like when you describe the monster.
Large thing, angry thing. And you. Dang, there's not a lot of underwater creatures, is there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jeez. I'm trying to. Why is this so hard? Okay, let me raise this up a bit.
Is it giving you trouble?
Yeah, it's giving me a little bit of trouble because I'm trying to find something that would be, fitting, something that could sink a ship. Okay. You know what? I know exactly what it could be. Large thing. Angry thing. It breathes steam. It is
boy.
dragon turtle.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah.
You got your answers.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Is she gonna share with the class?
I'm immediately going to say, "Thanks, Nenbun. You fucking jinxed us."
What? It's not. What happened?
I just talked to Nate. I just spoke with the ocean.
You can do that?
Yeah.
That
And
sounds trippy, but what did it say?
she said that she comes from Udin.
Okay.
Her parents are dead. And there's a monster in the water. And what direction did it say the monster was in?
Does the spell give directions to that?
It should.
The land. As they relate to the area. Okay, as they relate to the area. The voice of the ocean told you, would give you the idea that the Undying, the ship, is underwater somewhere a mile to your starboard, and the dragon turtle is further out than that, at like the limit of your range of that spell.
Well, it is a dragon turtle. And I don't know the exact location of it. All I know is it is underwater, very far away from here. How this girl survived is nothing but a miracle.
Hey, listen, I just know that the ocean is bad news, but we should try to. Hopefully, this thing isn't anywhere close to us, right? Like, what if it attacks the ship?
I mean, it's further than 3 miles away, so.
What is it to remember certain things about animals? Is it nature?
Well,
Yes,
I don't think this is a good. I don't think this is an animal, though.
Well, like, yeah, it's a dragon, but dragons are animals. All you know is that dragon turtles are related to dragons.
I will help you, Apo.
Oh, with help? Okay, with that 21, you know that. Okay, so yeah, Velvet and Apo, you both know that dragon turtles are much like their land and sky based relatives. That.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. May I as well?
Yes.
19.
Okay, yeah, you all know that uh, that dragon turtles are related to dragons that you are familiar with. Because of how their shell is colored, sometimes the silver highlights in them can resemble light dancing on the water, and a surfacing dragon turtle can be mistaken for the sun or the moon on the waves. And that is a common way they attack ships. And if dragon turtles aren't exactly kind to people, they patrol their lands very, very, uh, very, very like closely.
Very territorial.
Yeah, they are very territorial, but sometimes they can make deals with uh with pirates and other brigands that are able to
Hmm?
What was that say? Anyways, you know that they can be bribed by pirates and the like to also take down ships and take the treasure.
Okay.
Along the ones that can, uh, you know, that can bribe them. Besides being pirates, some Sahuagin can do that too. And you also know that they have a blistering hot steam breath along with their claws, jaws, and their tail.
Apple's gonna think for a second and go, that creator dealt with a juvenile dragon turtle once before. Very dangerous, even small. What likely happened is it attacked a ship and she was simply too small to register as a piece of food, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending.
Luckily, you can tell, Guide, that this wasn't an ancient dragon turtle, which sometimes can be mistaken for islands. But from what you could tell, this is a regular adult dragon turtle, which is still a problem if you want to do anything about that. But yeah.
So I take it we're going to take this thing down then.
No. Out of character. No.
Oh.
You guys are not strong enough to fight this thing.
Do you have a death wish?
I mean, if we can get some cannons on the ship, then yeah, we could probably take it.
Yeah. I know a few things about
a natural AC of 20.
Oh, I rolled a 19. I know, but
yeah, have you been hit by a fucking cannonball before? It hurts.
Not a dragon turtle.
Yeah, we're not strong enough to fight a dragon. You're right. No, sorry, I take that back. I realized we rolled a 19.
Well, there are some dragons you can fight. Not a dragon turtle. A dragon turtle is not one of them.
Got it.
I mean, Apple might be able to choke out a dragon, but I don't think he can choke out a dragon turtle.
Because, yeah, they can breathe water. I'm pretty sure this thing is bigger than your ship. Hold on.
We probably should change course then to make sure
we don't. It's not bigger than your ship, but it's... Yeah.
It's large. Yeah. I take it then that means we should probably try to get out of this area.
Yeah. After a few minutes, River will walk out of Lay's room with a sigh and rubs the back of her head. She doesn't remember a thing besides the monster.
Okay. Well,
I mean, she's tired. She's asleep.
Depending on who you ask, that might be based on what we know, that might be a good thing or a bad thing.
Where do we take her? I mean, I get it, you didn't, but we don't know if she actually has anybody over there. We don't know if it's a safe place for her to go to. Like,
yeah, we don't know. We don't even know if she has any extended family. I mean,
look, let's just.
We can't be responsible for her, can we? Like,
let's go to Udon. Okay.
Sorry. Also, Pyro, I can answer that. A Napoleonic soldier got hit by one. You can see his chest plate in a museum.
Dang.
It is.
Let's go to Udon. Let's go to Udon and see if anybody can take her in.
Wait, what are you saying?
Let's go to the town that she is from and see if anybody can take her in.
Oh, no, you mistook what I said. The ocean didn't tell you, like, what town she's from. It told you the ship's name, that it was the Undying.
Fuck.
And I'm assuming that did we check and see what Velvet saw already? Like, did Velvet find anything?
What are you talking about, Velvet?
Velvet, I sent Velvet up to scout around, see if there was any other debris or people that might be around.
Velvet, are you going to do that?
Oh,
after
yes. About the dragon. I'll just wait for you to get done with
get done with the learning thing. Okay.
All right.
You fly up. How far up do you fly?
Probably 30 feet.
Okay. Can you roll a perception for me?
Yes, I can. Perception, where you at?
Okay. 13. You look around and you don't see any sign of a ship besides the one piece of wood that she was floating on, floating back behind you way off into the distance. Because the ship's kept going for a few few hundred feet in that time.
Yeah.
So I assume you go back down and tell
Uh,
Papa.
yeah. Yeah. I go back to tell.
Okay. Are you gonna? Okay. Yeah.
I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing except for the debris of the piece of wood she was on, but there was no sign of anything.
Thank you, Velvet.
Makes sense. She floated at least 4 miles away from the wreckage of her ship.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
after
but
she wakes.
the way our
Velvet, what were
What?
you saying?
is moving, we kind of have to.
Oh,
Breaking up.
I was trying to say is the way our ship is moving, we not got away from all that, so all I could see was piece of wood that she was on.
oh.
Well, maybe when she wakes up, we can figure out. Maybe she can tell us what town she's from, if she remembers.
Hopefully.
For now, we'll keep them on our ship, and this is probably the safest place for now. It would not be wise to drop them off at a random village town.
Any village?
We'll keep them here for now.
Okay.
Maybe we can find out more about them as we are all suggesting. So,
Out of character, were we ever gonna go to that ship that gnome got attacked from?
Well, you
We
still
might
haven't
run
run into it. It's gonna take a while if you guys
Oh,
ever
okay.
do.
All right.
You just know that it was heading in this direction.
I was just curious. Okay.
I think for right now, let's keep her on the ship, but there's no way we're going to be able to keep her. I mean, hell, we run into dangerous situations all the fucking time.
Yes, as much
Yeah, I
as
mean,
I
no.
would like to ensure her safety, she's in more danger with us than without us.
I mean, yeah.
Hell, we can barely
The
keep
only
an
other
eye on
child
Belle.
we
I
have
mean,
is almost
she
killed by a vampire.
well, the thing is, she's not. If she was with me, I'd be her mother.
Oh, are you have natural motherly instinct, Velvet?
Yeah, Velvet, that's great, but you also wanted
I'm
to
a
burn a ship to the ground. Do you want a child to witness that?
the child ain't gonna say nothing.
That's not the fucking point.
Hold on. Nenbun is getting some amusement out of this, some twisted amusement out of this. No, let her speak. No, let her say her piece. No, go on, Velvet. How would you raise the child? I want to hear this.
Well, raise a child, but I was trying to say is, until the meantime, we can go on land. I can take care of
Oh,
her best I can. I mean, this is what the fairies are known for.
oh. I misunderstood.
I mean, I don't think that's what they're known for, but you know what? You do you.
I can't argue with that. I mean, if anyone would know what fairies do, it would be her.
Or you. I mean, you lived in the fucking Feywild.
Both of them lived in the Feywild.
I mean, I've seen a fairy or three. Never really talked to them.
Look, the only thing I've heard about fairies is if somebody doesn't say bless you to you whenever you sneeze, they steal you and take you to hell. Okay, that's all I really know.
Would you take me to Hell Velvet?
Well, yeah, others. That would be the winter court, not the summer court.
By the way, I hope you guys know that is something my mom actually told me as a kid.
That fairy, if you don't say bless you, you get
No, I
dragged
mean
to hell.
it's it's true folklore. There's like a tooth fairy actually kill you.
You're breaking up quite a bit there, Velvet. I'm getting it. We're getting every other word.
Teeth. It's my internet. I can't help.
Okay.
It's my internet.
Rip.
Help it.
It was the funniest shit as a kid, but well, as an adult now,
Okay.
not as a kid. As a kid, I was fucking terrified.
But I can take care of the child. You can reach the next tower.
I mean, I trust her. I don't have a problem with that personally. What say you, River?
Personally, I think River should take care of the child. River has experience taking care of several children.
I mean, she did naturally like make that child feel a little better as soon as we found it.
I can take care for her as long as needed until we find next of kin. But we cannot take revenge for her family, sadly. Not in this moment.
River, that is bullshit.
I agree with River. Unfortunately, there's just no way we'd be able to fight a dragon turtle like that.
Yeah, look, we just need to get prepared, okay? We can get bigger ship.
Guy, do we need to have a sit down and tell you how you're fucking crazy again?
No. You don't understand. If we don't do this...
I never said we never could. Guide. I just said we can't at the moment.
Diabolical.
The only thing I can think of is to get us to the next town and report it to a constable and tell them that there is a dragon turtle in the area. Letting them know that it will affect commerce might make them go into action.
So you would like to stop at a town before you get to that island you wanted to go to?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I did not mean to do that. So I would say you guys are about here now. And let me pull up Asgard. I think there's
that little speck right there.
Let me see if there's a town there. Asgard. Someone's constantly buzzing.
I'm not sure.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
There it is.
Yeah, it was I.
Okay. Load. Machine.
Chow. This child's a Chow from Sonic?
There is a port town nearby named Milter.
Milter.
Let me just...
Broke. Sorry.
Yeah.
Guy, do you think you could point out on the map where this dragon turtle is located?
Yes, I can do that for you. Assuming... This isn't going to be, like a rough 1-to-1, so... But I can draw it for you guys.
Okay.
And just say it's river.
Or guide, you mean?
Guide. Yeah, I'm sorry.
On the cat folk.
One of you, Khajiit.
Fucking tabaxi.
What's the difference?
You ever heard of those cat people?
We're not on drugs. That's the difference.
Also, who draw this purple line?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you guys see that red circle there?
Yeah.
That's roughly where the spell told you that the dragon turtle was.
Why the fuck were they out there?
Oh, to find out later. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Pyro says, didn't say bless you? Eternal damnation!
Literally, that's what Mom told me.
Sorry, that's the rules.
Them's the
If
rules.
someone doesn't say bless you to you, if somebody doesn't say bless you to you whenever you sneeze, you go to hell.
I like how some parenting techniques is sitting down and telling your child like the rights and the wrongs of the world, sitting and telling your child like facts of life, sitting down and terrifying the fuck out of your child to teach them manners.
I don't think it was just to teach me manners. I think it was just for fun. Look, okay, I have a good relationship with my mom, okay? It's just that sometimes abuse is funny, okay?
I would be careful with that statement, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that is AC 130 inbound. Okay, that is probably something that could kill a dragon turtle.
I hope so. God damn.
But yeah, let me get Milton. Milton.
What if we put pepper in its nostrils and then it sneezed and it didn't say bless you, and then it went straight to hell? Would we beat the turtle dragon? Technically,
that's not a thing in D&D.
Damn it!
So are we about to meet Rip Van Wilkins?
Rip Van.
Yeah, would Apple's creator be able to make an AC 130?
What about on a
have to make a flying machine?
Oh,
I made a literal warforged. What do you mean?
oh yeah, he'd definitely be able to make an AC 130.
Or at least, you know what? Rather than that, probably
you have to get a high enough kill streak first before you can get that.
My character definitely has that in fucking space.
Camper.
Few worlds have heard the nuke siren go off.
Okay, adding this. So it would take like another day for you to dock. So if you want guide, I can exchange one of your encounter rolls to dock at town.
Okay.
No, I don't want to make a new fucking... No.
Something wrong. Welcome to Milton, the place of Milton Milks.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry, Milter what? Milton what?
Welcome to Milton, home of Milton's milk.
Wow, this looks kind of badass. Honestly, it looks like a rock album. Beyblade, my Beyblade's gonna beat your Beyblade.
Why is there just a hell tornado out in the middle of the ocean?
Okay.
I don't know. We're just screwing around with the effects.
It's just Zador, don't worry about it.
Yes, Zador fucking around with his tornado, his hurricane-sized Beyblades out in the middle of the ocean.
I can believe it.
The blood hurricane.
But he doesn't have the special beast power.
I mean, he did experiment on his child in the womb, so, like...
Literally
canon since that player's gone.
No, technically she's still part of the world. I can't, like, redact that.
No, fuck it, you can.
Wait, okay, I need to know. Which character?
The one we do not speak of.
One of the cattails.
No!
I like how every time I mention that you get jump scared.
Oh, we don't talk about that evil here.
Every time
like
I talk
saying,
about that, you get jump scared.
because I can see it in my head and I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Lydia,
I saw
I think.
something worse.
I think that was her name, Lydia.
Actually, quick question: who is in the other group? Is Alcine still playing, or?
Alicine dropped, but she might be joining back.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. You come into the town of Milter, and Guy, River already has is. Guide is up on the deck of the ship, holding Lay's hand, and like during the day of travel that it took you guys to get here, she's already allowed Lay to call her Auntie Guide.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about River or Guide?
River, fuck, damn it, shit, fuck.
You
River
failed as a DM. Now it's time
River
to go
has
to the
gotten Lay to call River Auntie River. Fuck.
Lilith. It's time to go to the cock and ball torture machine now.
No.
You fucked up as a DM.
No.
Oh, they're sending them to Brazil.
Congratulations, you're getting a circumcision 2.0.
And this time, it's not
You
just
guys
his
know
head.
what I mean now. I meant River. I'm sorry. I've been
Nope,
dealing
I
with
have
a
her
baby
hand
a lot
now.
lately. Greatly.
I
What the fuck?
You okay? You want to talk about a friend? You like a smoke? You like a doobie?
That's it. Zador wins. He nukes the fucking sun. Everyone dies. Fuck you all.
He just didn't want any of that dragon lettuce.
Fuck. Okay. In the day of travel to dock at Milter, River got Lay to call her Auntie River. Fuck. Why was that so hard?
Probably the most scariest child around in that city right now. Because if anybody puts a hand on their head, Apple's gonna kill that person.
Appo has known this girl for like a little over 24 hours, and he's decided, yep, I will commit murder for her.
I feel like
You know,
Lay just starts like shedding tears, and River's just like, "Real queens don't cry."
No, the moment she starts crying, one of you fuckers is gonna try to find the person responsible.
I will point to the Thursday campaign of Ale, Damo, and Devin all going, who did what now?
Yeah.
Somebody that was terrified.
She's still a bit nervous around the rest of you guys, but it seems River's working her, very many years of child experience. And she did learn a few things, that she's originally from the capital of fucking words are failing me. She's from the capital
of fucking words.
She's from the capital of the Yungian Empire. She is
nice.
Her family were nobles. She is an only child. And she does have an older aunt on her mom's side.
Okay. Oh, nice. Well, I mean, Youngian is my favorite rapper, so
I'm going to murder you all.
I just got back. I was away for most of that. So do we know where the aunt lives at least? Or no?
The aunt also lives in the capital.
Okay. This is just me being dumb,
she doesn't know
how far away is the capital?
She doesn't know why her family was. She doesn't know why her mom and dad were on that ship and why she was going with them. She just knows that they wanted to bring her.
Okay. Well, how far away is the capital?
Okay, so the capital is Leong. Let me get. Where is Leong? That is.
You're back.
Yeah. that is the capital, and you guys are there. So let me just get a ruler. I will say you guys are way past it. She would have to travel back. Like, you guys would have to arrange travel for her.
I think that's easy enough.
I mean, we are rich. We could probably get
Yes.
her like a really comfy ride back.
Yes.
Right.
Cells, texture, height map, grid, coordinates, religion, cultures. Rulers. There we go. That's not what I thought it was. Charts, cells, show charts. Oh, apparently, fun fact, the Jungian Empire has the highest population out of the entire world. They're over 8 million.
Only 8 million.
Over 8 million.
Okay.
That's a lot of pretty ladies.
Why are you like this?
I am in character. I'm a method actor.
I know. I'm trying.
I think you're on.
No, I don't want to regenerate. Damn it. How the fuck do I put the fucking ruler back on there? Fuck. Style. Texture, height map, cells, grid, coordinates, religions, cultures. Rulers. There it is. I was right the first time. Damn, I'm dumb. Ignore your dumb SDM, everyone.
You got it.
Like, don't ignore me. You guys know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I was gonna start rolling for anything I wanted.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm back.
Like, if assuming that you guys could somehow travel in a straight line directly back to Lyon, the capital, that would be 630 miles.
Yeah.
So your best bet is either to backtrack, which I know you guys are not going to do, or to guarantee safe travels for her, which, considering your money, you could probably do that very easily.
No, she's staying with us.
A quick out of character reminder: our next destination is specifically that island because we're still trying to meet up with the rest of the group, right?
Yeah, you are choosing that island as a breakpoint.
What? And okay, and it would. I don't think lads and lasses. I don't think it would set us back that much to go and travel out of our way to travel.
Yes, it would. It would. You would undo all of your, like, hold on.
On land or on sea?
On land, it would undo all of your progress.
Okay.
Out of character. Again, 630 miles.
Okay. DM is telling me that
you go in a straight line.
Okay. Shit might happen. You're right. Okay. Never mind.
Like, hold on.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Let me, like, try to get this pretty close to a, like, proper route. Wait, can I make it?
Hold on 1 second.
What?
Tools. No, not edit. Generate, add. No. Okay. Yeah, just gonna go along here. Like, just following established roads, trying to find, like, the shortest way there. lot of these just seem to be suggestions on the map.
Okay, so you said 680.
Hold on. I said 600. Like, assuming a straight line, like if you flew in a straight line, it would be 630. But if you actually went along the roads, like assuming you take occasional shortcuts and shit, that's 1,000 miles. That would definitely undo all of your guys' progress.
Okay. Yeah, if the DM is suggesting that it's a bad idea, I won't do it.
All right. I mean, I'm also not going to leave her on some random ship while she's all alone. Like, that's
well,
kind of a shitty thing to do to a child that just lost her fucking parents.
Well, the DM did say it was time to be dark, so I mean,
no. Look, if the time comes that we literally can't take care of her, then we'll do that. But either way, it's going to be a long journey for her.
What's with these campaigns constantly adopting children?
You know what? Fuck you.
Are you guys like talking in character about like what to do with the child?
I was out of character at first, and then I think Guy just picked it up in character.
Oh.
Well, no, that's fine. That's fine.
I was saying it in character.
How loud are you being?
Oh, Guide's talking through message.
Oh, through message. Okay. Opened up the fucking conference call. At this point, I might as well just see. But yeah, or you guys could like have River lay through the streets to like cheer her up or something while you guys talk on the ship.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay. Come on, Lay. Let's go. How about I go get you some sweets? And Lay seems to like smile the widest you've seen her smile yet, and walks with Guide and hand in hand.
You mean River?
River. Fucking shit. Fuck. I mean, you also went into mom mode, so.
Okay, Guide is gonna say, okay, look. I know you guys want to take her and put her on the fastest boat to the capital. Here's the problem with that. That's a child. This would be one thing if this was the gnome that could take care of himself. That's a child.
Here's an idea. Yes. How many Shadow Kai do we have on the ship?
I think like
30.
30?
Is it possible to send one of them with the child?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know how they get back. I mean,
considering that they appeared out of shadows when they were getting on the ship, I mean, there's a possibility.
No, that's not what happened. You don't know how they got to this realm, but you did see like the group of them walk up to you and onto the ship. They didn't just appear.
I'm just saying, guys. You have a pretty big crew. I mean, I'm not saying they're expendable, but surely they're resourceful enough to find their way back.
I just don't want to trust anybody with this child. I mean,
Guide, I don't know what attachment you got here, but I mean this child's not our responsibility. We rescued it, yes, that's the good thing, but I mean she's gotta go back to her family.
I know, but like what if she gets sent with somebody who's dangerous and the Shadow
Kai? Send a ninja with her, that's what I'm saying.
And Sir Laddle speaks up again. And who knows if this dragon turtle saw her? If she goes on the ship again, in that direction, there's a chance it attacks again. And she won't be as lucky next time.
Then send her to travel in carriage or something not in the water.
Okay, fine. But as soon as we get back with the group, we are going to check up on her, make sure she's okay.
Okay. Also, you said you're in message?
Yes.
No. You guys can talk out loud now. I said you guys could talk out loud now since River took her.
You can remove that if you wanted. I just really wanted to take the opportunity to add that soundboard because it came to me in a dream. I just wanted that real bad. It's the Skype sound effect.
We can keep the child for now. I don't think we'll get any dangerous activities on the ship for now. I'm still going to head to the constables. Would anybody like to join me?
I will join you. What's constables? What is that?
Police.
Oh, yes. I will join you, Appo. It'll just be like the last town. Another Nenbun and Appo adventure.
Very well.
He low-key likes annoying him, I think.
Okay.
Even though he can't get annoyed.
Apparently you guys are keeping Lei, I will be making a token of her later.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Get.
I have the perfect token for her because of her last name.
Oh.
Now, hopefully, a certain Shadow Queen, evil person, whatever the hell, I forget what it was for that one, doesn't try to affect this.
It's gonna be from Sonic.
Sonic, what?
It's gonna be a Sonic Chow Rogue.
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew it. Because you said that earlier.
We would not want Appo storming a certain hell dimension and causing ripping and tearing to happen.
Don't worry, I don't plan on the Lolth thing.
It's my headcanon that Bale killed them. Bale went Doomslayer on them and just fucking ended them. I could see it.
Yeah, they sent a Chow.
I knew, because I heard them say it earlier.
Okay. So, Appo, you and Nenbun are going to the
cops.
The constables, yes. Okay. I assume like the moment you get down, you ask someone.
Speaking of cops, I'm gonna send you guys like a funny meme from. It's like a.
I will approach one of the dock workers and be like, "Excuse me, would you happen to know where one of the constables are?"
Oh,
or at least
yeah.
there's
The constables' quarters. Those are in Silk Tower. Yeah, Silk Tower on the other side of town.
The voice
Thank you.
is perfect for the meme I just sent.
I will start heading that way.
Stop sending Chow pictures. That's racist.
It's fucking.
I didn't send that.
Stop sending Chow.
No, make me. Oh fuck! I made a mistake by looking this shit up.
Okay. Anyways, so down here is where it is.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go there. Let's do it. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You know, I had to see this. You're gonna see it now, Lilith.
No, don't you fucking dare send some curse shit. Don't you dare.
I'm joking. No, I'm not.
Me. I'll take the sacrifice.
Okay.
Don't say what it is.
Say it.
Oh no.
I refuse to share my opinion of this. I'm keeping it to myself. Anyway, the constables.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm down there, so. And
so
so
you find the constables. You find the constable's, office, and you go in, and you see a not exactly portly man. He's not like Chief Wiggum. He's more like, you guys know how strong men look, not bodybuilders, strong men.
Yeah, like the big, like curly mustaches and like.
He's like that. Like the butcher from Full Metal Alchemist. He kind of looks like that. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
No, but I know what a generic strong man kind of looks like.
Yeah, strong man.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, he looks up to you and says, "Oh, how may I help you?"
I would like to report a problem over on the seas, and would you happen to have any maps of the current area or the shipping lanes?
Yes, we want you to put the ocean under arrest.
We do, but I would have to report that to a higher authority. But you still came to the right place to report it, seeing as this is the highest authority in this town besides the mayor, and he's been out a while. But
Oh
yeah,
dear.
here. And he puts out a map of like the local sea area up to like a few dozen miles.
Apple.
Do you have a jail big enough for a turtle dragon? It needs to be put under arrest for murder.
Apple, you're saying?
Apple will point towards the area that basically Guide let him know about. Around this area, a dragon turtle has been unfortunately attacking shipping lanes. A set of nobles and their ship has been taken. Only their daughter remains.
Oh, poor lass. There has been a few occurrences of disappearances there, but we chalked it up to bad storms. But if it's a
unfortunately not.
Where's the girl now? We could possibly get her to her next of kin.
We were likely to take care of her for now. It would seem only right, since we are going to meet up with some people who likely can get her to a proper place, but I will have to talk with my group about that first.
Yeah, but since Appleson, he did offer, sir, can you tell us what kind of travel you would be giving her if we were to give her to you? How much can you guarantee her safety?
She would stay here for a few days until we were able to get in contact with whoever her next of kin is, and then it would be a long, lengthy process. She would be here for, at the very least, a few weeks.
As long as she's out of the ocean, I personally don't see an issue. Her aunt can come and pick her up, and everything should be fine. But that is a long time to be alone.
Interesting that you keep trying to dump off the child.
No, I was just about to say. But that is a long time to be alone in a town she doesn't know. So we would have to discuss with the group.
We have considered getting her proper passage back to her home. Unfortunately, she's a bit traumatized and is taking a liking to one of the people on our ship. I feel as though if we were to simply send her with maybe even constable, she probably would have a possible breakdown.
Yes.
Yes, it's always hard with children. How old is she?
I don't think we asked.
Oh yeah, she would have told Guy that she's 8.
Okay. Guy, would you have shared that information?
Yes.
Okay. Apple will chime in. Around 8 years old. She had been out there for many a day drifting, and it's a miracle that she survived.
If she is comfortable with your group, she possibly doesn't even really know her next of kin very well.
We are unsure of that.
Best that she stays with you until, at the very least, she's at full health.
Well, we did pinky promise, so I believe.
I will make sure nothing becomes ill of her.
You pinky promise specifically.
I know. I honestly, I actually, like, out of character, I actually forgot, and then I just remembered again. So yes, we did pinky promise.
A rough situation on all of you. I commend you for taking her in, if you do.
For now, I would assume that you will be trying to get shipping around that area of the Dragon Turtle.
Yes, I will see what I can.
It's a good call.
I'll see what I can do to inform people.
Apple nods and simply says, I will leave you to it then. I hope that it can be dealt with quickly.
Yes. Thank you, Constable.
And Appa will turn and start moving away.
I follow him.
Is there any shops along the way back to the... No.
Yes, you go through this main area here, and it's the main market area.
Okay.
Okay.
So
is there anything like special?
You guys adopted a fucking orphan.
Well, you didn't have a god try to possess them, so I'm gonna give that like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, it's original enough.
I don't know if I would count it as dark just because I'm so used to superhero backstories, but I mean it's something. It's
She
definitely
was almost dead, floating on the ocean.
Okay, so was Batman and Spider-Man. And...
No, they weren't dead on the ocean.
I just finished Spider-Man 2. Okay, like there was aliens involved.
Yeah, it's them skrunks or whatever the hell they're called.
Symbiotes.
Yeah, one of them people.
But yeah.
I was saying no special like I.
Yeah. You head back into the main market area, and you see at like a confectionery stall. Do any of you guys know what? Let me look this up to like make sure.
I will say, out of character DM, maybe like don't warn me that it's gonna be dark and I won't be prepared. Like I was expecting the worst. Like that wasn't as shocking. So right here now.
It's because of fucking Squid Games, it's only showing Dalgona, but that's not what it is.
What you mean, Mr. Beast games?
I have a friend who's really obsessed with he's really like into the season 2 right now, so he would appreciate that.
I probably just triggered like
Tang
the two
Hulu.
people that
Do
are
you
watching.
guys know what Tang Hulu is?
No.
No, I actually never played. I never watched.
Is that like a premium Hulu subscription?
No, it's not Dalgona or anything like that. It is still Korean though. It's where they skewer fruits onto a skewer, like strawberries, grapes, cherries, other things. And what they do is that they spin it in this boiling hot sugar and then dip it, so it's like a hard shell around the candy, around the berries or fruit.
Oh wow, Dan, that'd be amazing if I had teeth, jaw, the ability to eat.
A digestive tract.
Yes.
I want it. I don't know what it is, but both out of character and in character, I want it and I will buy it.
Guide is gonna put down a gold coin.
Well, you're not with us.
You're
you didn't come with us. I offered. You're just like, no, I'm gonna sit here.
You and Velvet are on the ship.
Guys over here, like, man, I teleported. It's fine.
That's what some Tang Hulu looks like. I am probably butchering it, but that's what it is. You see a slender elven woman put some fruits onto a skewer, spin it in the sugar, dip it into a glass of water, and then hand it to Lei. And she takes it very happily.
Now, if that was grilled, that would be baller.
Grilled strawberries?
Yes.
I like grilled fruit in general. Like grilled fruit is freaking peak. I love grilled fruit. I would grill strawberries. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's any like fruit. Like I've seen some people do like sliced pineapple and stuff.
Grilled pineapple is one of my favorites. Yeah.
But yeah,
could you do that with a pizza?
Why would you do that? Why?
I don't mind pineapple on pizza.
Why would you do that?
Okay, people put like fucking pickles and goddamn. I don't want to hear it.
I don't do that. Don't
Good, you
fucking
goddamn heathen.
don't let
Anyways,
me in with that
how
fucking
much
heresy.
for the Tingula? How much do we pay the?
Well, Guide already has paid uh
I
for
thought
their
I'm
not
sorry.
River. Fuck.
Apo.
Oh, River! I'm so confused.
Fuck.
I
It's
thought
River.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I must have not been paying attention. I thought me and Apo were walking into the market. I apologize.
Yes, you are, and you do. You're not at the stall yet. You see River
Okay,
with Lay there,
got
and
it.
she gets
I
like,
missed that part of the setup. I'm sorry about that, DM.
Okay, DM, we're gonna have a little like HR session, whereas Khajiits are not all the same.
Yeah, there's a mod where you
Okay.
can get a unique blue one.
Okay, so besides that, I'm sure Nenbun's gonna go over and like talk to River. Is there anything else, like any armor stalls or stuff? Because I do actually have something to sell.
Oh yeah, I haven't simped over her in a while, have I?
yes, you do see. Of course, you do see the normal stuff. You don't see a magic shop, but this is a pretty relatively small town, so that is to be expected. But you do see an armor here, so let me get that for you. Get that marked for
Sure. It's just I forgot to sell some items last time, so
that's all right.
I'll do it now.
All right, guide. Don't get mad. I approach River and I say, "Are you holding up okay?"
She nods as Lay crunches on the candied fruits and says, "Yes, she's doing a little better, but it's best not to mention the incident at the moment."
I mean, I somehow feel partly responsible myself. I did pinky promise her. I feel like that means something.
Of course, it means something. It means everything to a child.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to. She's been through enough already. I definitely wouldn't want the big talking rabbit to crush her dreams. Now, would we?
You wouldn't do so intentionally.
Mm. But you
That and I
specifically,
have
River.
a sense that she's aware of the truth of the situation, but it's
Yeah.
best she gets
Chil-
there on her own and not us.
Children are definitely smarter than they, than people give them credit for.
It's best we let her come to the conclusion on her own.
I agree, but what about you specifically? You seem very distraught. You jumped to action quickly. I just wanted to make sure you were okay as well.
A child was hurt, in danger. I had to. I've I've raised most of the people in my clan, all that are younger than me. At one point, I took care of, in one capacity or another.
Yeah, well, this may have come as a shock to you, but I have a daughter myself, although I haven't seen her in a long time.
Out of character, truth or
I am coming up with lore on the spot. It is truth.
okay. Like you don't have to say that. It's like fine as long as it doesn't contradict anything else you've said.
I don't think it should. It shouldn't.
Oh, you've never spoken of her.
I mean, he got kicked out of the Feywilds for partying too hard, so I mean.
Yeah, I mean that's saying something. If you party too hard in the Feywild to the point to where they kick you the fuck out. She tilts her head to the side and says, "Oh, you've never mentioned her."
Well, it's not something I really enjoy talking about, but yeah, that's why I sobered up. Hopefully, if I ever find a way back to the Feywilds, I can see her again.
Changing yourself for a child is a noble thing.
Oh. Yeah, but enough about that. Of course, let's make sure this one's okay, right? We want to make sure this child's okay.
As you're speaking, she tugs on your sleeve, Nenbun.
Huh? Hello.
I hope you see your daughter again, Mr. Bunny Man.
Well, she definitely. You definitely remind me of her, and I hope to see her again, too. But I'm glad you're feeling better. What do you got there?
The nice elf lady says this was Tangulu.
Ah,
It's fruit covered in sugar. I got strawberries and some pineapple.
those are two of one of my favorite fruits. I'm sure it is very delicious.
It is, and she offers, like, she sticks a skewer up to you, and like the next fruit on the
Oh, my
chain
heart.
is a strawberry.
Oh, I will gladly take it. That's so sweet. Thank you.
You take it, and it is pretty good. The strawberry is fresh, and the sugar coating on it has a nice, satisfying crunch.
Crunchy. Hi. This is quite the delicacy.
Yes, it's very good.
I wonder if we can teach the ship's chef to make something similar to this.
I mean, it looked pretty simple.
Is I sure hope Guide's not causing too much trouble.
I'm sure she isn't. River says while she like gently pulls Lay back, like not in a like way of get away from that strange man. It's just like, mother
I know,
instincts.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really funny.
Yeah. No, she knows you're not weird like that because you like sincerely apologized for like what happened with Belle that one time.
And that was also more of an out of character mistake too.
While that's going on, Apo, do you want to do your selling thing?
I'll just let you finish.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I see as I approach?
DM, you do know how to make it. You do know how to make wholesome moments.
Yeah, I can, but you also missed the point. You also missed the time where I made a player cry by torturing baby dragons. So.
No, you told me about that. Yeah, I'm aware.
You, Apo, you walk in, and you immediately see a tall for a human woman with her hair tied back into a very tight bun, welding goggles on her face, and it looks like one of her arms is prosthetic. And
alrighty then.
her shop is a lot more open plan. Like, it's basically just a not a podium. It's a words are hard for me today.
Hey.
It's a day. It's a day.
Har 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 har. Funny fuckers.
Can we change our name to Funny Fuckers instead of the Feds?
Anyways, it's a lot more open plan with just like it's just the posts with a roof over it on a compacted dirt floor. And she's beating away at something already. She looks up to you and says, "Oh, excuse me, just a few more moments and I'll be able to get to you."
Understood.
It looks like what she's making is some sort of war pick slash warhammer.
Apo's gonna look it over. I am the John Warhammer 40,000. But how?
Roll and would you say inspection?
Remember, I do have.
Would you say inspection would allow you to like check the quality of it?
Investigation, you mean, or?
Oh wait, yeah, inspections and a fucking thing. Oh shit, it's not
Proficient in Smith tools, so.
magical. Yeah, I would say investigation, but like you wouldn't be able to touch it because it's red fucking hot still.
I mean, I could touch it. It's just going to cause me damage, but I'm not going to feel the pain. But
yeah, you know what I mean.
Ooh.
Ooh. Because it is
at least
so...
it's rather there than a fight.
I'm not with you, so I can't help. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, even with a 6. Yeah, it is so like red, fresh, hot. You can't tell the quality of it at all as she beats it into place, into shape.
Maybe she's in front of it and I just can't see it proper.
Yeah, like she's also a bit in front of it, and again, it's also like so bright orange hot that after a few more minutes of beating, she gets it into a desirable shape. With the eye hole, with the eye in it to put the handle in. She dips it into some oil, and the normal burst of flame happens. Then she sets it over on a rack to acclimate a little bit. Turns to you and says, "Whew, sorry about that." And she wipes away the sweat with her biological hand. By the way, her right hand is the prosthetic and goes up to her shoulder.
Badass.
DM, we're going to have a little talk about you feminizing my character.
I have no clue what you are talking about.
She's probably taller than Devin, so.
How can I help you?
I'm going to take out of... I guess my character has a satchel, yeah. He pulls out of his satchel just a standard chainmail shirt.
Where'd you pick this piece up? And like she picks it up, unfolds it, and like looks it over.
I'm pretty sure that's the chainmail that was on my character for 50 plus years, so.
Oh, so it's probably a little rusted, you think? Or because of his thing?
Okay, so here's how it works. So with Warforged, when they don armor,
it
goes inside of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically it was encased in brass.
So I don't think it would be in pretty good condition still.
Decent condition, yeah. Like it might have some like hits here and there from like arrow, or you know what I mean. Like I was gonna say arrow hits, but probably like yeah. So.
She looks it up and says, yeah, this is pretty good quality. A couple dings and nicks here that I'll have to fix. How does...
chainmail is worth 75 normally. It's buy, so.
Yeah. So, how does 50 gold pieces sound?
That is acceptable.
She nods, folds it back up, and then
alright, hold on. One more item.
Hands you the gold pieces.
And I'm also gonna put down a shield, just a bog standard shield. It's only worth 10 gold. But
is this the one that you
it's the one I had before.
Okay. So it's like the Viking style one?
Yeah, it's pretty well. I mean, I would say it's not in great condition, but I mean, it's wear and tear. So.
She looks at that one and she's like visibly a bit more. Most I could give you for that too.
Okay. I'm just making sure. This is acceptable. Is there there's no special items around her shop or anything like that? Just making sure.
Yeah, like you can see a few more war picks that she's made, swords of the like, but nothing that you can immediately tell is magical.
Okay.
Really, the only thing that you could possibly determine is magical is her arm.
I wonder what's on it. Would there perhaps be haste on that arm?
No. You do realize that neuroscience is not a thing yet.
Actually, well, never mind.
Neuroscience to our level.
Right.
Like Devin's prosthetic was still inherently magical, so it could work with him.
Oh, magic. Okay. If there's no like enchanted armor and stuff like that, I will take my leave. So, anybody else has anything they want to do?
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. How about Velvet? Have they gotten the chance to do anything?
Yeah. Velvet, what are you doing on the ship now that the child is on land?
Just tweaking my instrument.
Tuning it?
Yes.
Okay.
DM, stop it! I heard that giggle.
That wasn't
No,
me.
that was for me. That was for me. I was laughing at what you. I was laughing at what you said.
Oh.
What are you laughing
See,
at?
Look at memes really quick. I put down, "Hello, this is Guide. Please hold. I will be with you in a moment." And the hold music is just Jellicle Cats from Cats the Musical.
Ew.
No,
I said
don't do that. No,
if it leaks,
no,
this is
no.
torture.
No,
But,
we can fight, Lilith. Okay, the musical.
I'm talking about the movie.
Is better than the movie. Okay, yeah, I'm talking about the musical. Okay, the one that actually is good.
The play. Yeah, no, I thought you were giggling at Velvet saying tweaking their instrument. That's why I thought the timing was. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but yeah. Velvet, roll performance for me to tune your instrument. Yeah, you tune it pretty. Oh, Jesus Christ!
The hell was that?
Apparently, YouTube immediately opened a short. I was just getting rid of my fucking notifications because I hate having notifications. Sorry. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, you tune it like pretty near perfectly, Velvet. Guide, what are you doing on the ship? Like, besides listening to Velvet tune her instrument.
Guide's immediately getting bored and saying, "Okay, Belle, what do you want to do in town? Take friend with you. We're going out because we need a day out."
Okay. I think I still I do still need to sell that Peridot anyways.
Okay. Friend, what do you want to do?
Well, I have been working on my Tomton a little bit. If I would like to, just test it out, if that's possible.
Might be a bit hard in town. Guards might attack it.
Well, if I walk beside it, that would help, wouldn't it? If no, it's okay. I'm not arguing.
No, I understand. Might be better if you test it on the ship, because that would be like if Gear pulled out a gun in the middle of the street.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, okay. Please don't take the weapon of war into town, friend.
Wait, you made her a battlesmith, not the one with the
I thought that was.
Is that the one?
Because, yeah, that is the one.
That makes the Steel Defender.
Yeah. If you're gonna do like little robots, you'd have to do the artillerist.
What size is this? No. Yeah, medium construct. Yeah. Okay. She kneels down and starts to like assemble the Steel Defender. It's not entirely like it, but you know how in the scene in Iron Man 2 where he suits up with the suitcase suit?
Yeah.
And like how parts of it are extending over his arms?
Is friend now Iron Man?
No. That's not what's happening. But like as she sets up the legs and stuff, it kind of like the gears extend into each other, kind of like that. magically and shit. And it takes a moment, but guide, if you want, you can roll in nature to see if you can identify what the Steel Defender is based off of.
Roll nature?
Nature.
I'd say I know what it is.
Yeah, you immediately recognize that it's a bit small, but it's based off of a saber-toothed cat.
God, that is so cool.
After a few, after a few moments, it starts to come to life with the clank of not clank of chains, but clank of gears and metal grinding against each other before it goes into a steady, almost ticking clock rhythm. And its eyes start to glow yellow, a soft yellow color. And it looks around a bit robotically before looking up at Friend. It says, "There you are, Panthera." Oh, yeah, guide, this is Panthera.
Hi?
It looks up to you and goes, meow. Like, its lower jaw just says that. Like, there's a speaker in there or something goes, meow, and then it closes and looks back at Friend.
Is it meowing? Or is it...
No, it says meow.
Ow?
Like, it's saying the word meow.
Is it hurt? Or, like... Well, this is in character.
It's that one American Dad episode where the big pig goes oink,
Yeah, the genetically perfect pig from Family Guy, from the non-Christian future. I know exactly what you're talking about. Where he just goes oink and then punches Brian. But yeah, it like no, it's just like that. I try to get I try to find more sounds that would induce fear, but that's all it does. I can't figure it out. I think I crossed a wire somewhere. It's hard to tell. But it walks around pretty fine.
Apo could probably help you with that, honestly.
Could he?
I mean, he talks a lot about his creator, and I mean, he created him, so I'm sure he knows something.
This is how we end up with Devin as a proper god, because he gets Friend. Because Apo gets Friend to start worshipping Devin, but not in a normal way. Unintentionally gets him to start worshipping Devin.
My lord, what do I give you? I don't know if I'm tired or I blanked out. Did you create another Warforged?
No, a Steel Defender.
Okay.
Friend just prays to Devin like, "Oh Lord, what do I give you for your help?"
Devin just speaks.
I just give you like a bottle of whiskey. Give me a bottle. Give me a bottle of whiskey and a blunt, and I'll be.
I just put it in. I put it in means what Devin's doing right now. Now that he's getting followers.
Give you a bottle of whiskey and a fucking blunt.
Yeah, throw a shot of whiskey into the fire and you're good. How would one worship Devin?
Honestly, like if you're if he's considered a demigod and like on the same. Okay, fire is way above Devin, but Devin is like the beginning of a demigod. I mean, for fuck's sake, we basically all were in that campaign.
Yeah,
like, reach level 20, you're basically considered it. Yeah, legitimately, if you consider if you ask him for help, he could give it, because there is. I think he can give guidance. I think he does have that as a spell. And he is technically powering Apo's powers. Because as a paladin, he needs to have a god helping him. I always considered it that Devin's basically going, okay, you just have haste, but it's in a different, like, instead of like, oh, you're a lot quicker. Yeah. Like, that whole thing. So, yeah, if you, like, know that he exists, and because he is technically a realm hopper, I mean, yeah, like, you can start asking for assistance.
So, like, you don't have to, like, give an offering or anything into a forge. Just say, hey, Devin, help me. He's like, all right.
Yeah,
well, it's more like...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like it'd be more like, oh, another fucking person who needs help. Well, okay, what do you want? What do you want?
I mean, I can consider it, like, if, like, legitimately, if we're going with this whole idea of, like, a lore thing, if you're gonna ask Devin for help, you need to put, like, your soul and passion into it. If you're just gonna be like, oh, I just want to make a sword because I really want one, Devin's not gonna help you. You all know how Devin was. He was a hard worker, and he put a lot of effort into shit.
So, like, for someone to put their blood, sweat, and tears into something, go into the flow state, or the like.
Yeah, and then he would be like, yeah, you deserve this help. And you wouldn't make, like, you know, something master crafted, but you would make something pretty damn close. I think you'd make, like, maybe a legendary or, like, a mythical kind of weapon, if that makes sense. Like, you'd make something pretty damn good, but not, like,
you already have to have that experience, but as long as you're busting your ass doing it, Devin will help.
Yeah. So, yeah, friend, if she goes to ask Apo about the creator, and, you know, Apo doesn't think, like, oh, you just want to, you know, get his, you know, items or stuff, then, yeah, he'd tell friend about it, and then they could start, I don't know if you call it worship, but they could start, like, reading into it. I mean, he has appeared for the other group just to send them a message. He would appear to talk to you if you want him to do it. It's just that, as we kind of agreed, he does get tired if he stays too long, but it's not, like, going to kill him.
He's just there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Devin has just been turned into, like, the godly version of an IT guy. Like, every once in a while,
try turning it off and on again.
Like, every once in a while, somebody calls him up and he's like, "Hi, okay, so what's the problem? You have it plugged into an extension cord. Okay, what do you have that extension cord plugged into? Another extension cord. Okay, where's that extension cord plugged into? The first extension cord. Okay, got it. No, fuck off."
you hear the hammer cock back slowly.
A fucking like one of those, like, regular, like, ball pen hammers just starts falling from the sky and just, like, fucking caves this man's head in. Like, it's not even like a magic hammer. It's just a regular fucking hammer. It just, like, falls from the sky and just kills the man who asks a stupid question.
Tang, and the person's just not unconscious.
Yeah, it's just fucking... It's like cartoon physics, where, like, no one knows they've been hit by a hammer until they've been told they've been hit by a hammer.
Cloud forms, and it points at them as a finger, and it's just like, stop it.
This is warning 1. You will not like the second one.
Second warning is cause your barrage with comments.
But anyways. Friend thinks about that, says, well, if he wouldn't take offense to it.
Definitely think you should absolutely ask him.
Okay, I'll ask him when he gets back.
Now, question is do you want to come with us and have some fun, help us sell this, maybe get something to eat, or do you want to work on your guy?
Pretty far along with Panthera, so Panthera, guard, and the Steel Defender would look up at her for a moment, then start patrolling, like, the edge of the ship. See? Meow.
Okay, now it just sounds like he's saying that like it's his name.
That could be. I heard somewhere that sometimes steel defenders could gain consciousness, but that's nothing we need to
look
worry
at
about.
Oppo.
I think calling Oppo a steel defender would be like calling you a street cat.
Okay, look, all of us are technically just really smart street cats, okay? Have you seen us?
Yeah, but you would still be offended by that, wouldn't you? I would.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, it's you saying it to me. You can call me that. If Nenbun called me that, I'd beat his ass.
What's up, my street cat?
Hey!
Fuck off.
Oh, okay. The hard ST.
Oh, sorry, my street cat. Is that better? Sorry about that. You want to do the hard ST?
You're just not just that fucking joke. That is so fucked.
Wait, I have been blanked out the entire time, and I just heard me and an opportunity to say something funny. Did I do something bad or?
I have an honest question, and like this is back to is Bale and Sylviana technically demigods too?
Sylviana is technically dead. I think no, she wouldn't be dead.
I'm not sure. I know that like in whatever world they ended up in, he would like be known as like the progenitor of the Loxodon, but
well, that could technically start him as a god.
Like how how Christians view Adam.
Well, it's the idea of like Buddha. Like you would be seen as the father of the rebirth of your race in that world.
Maybe.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Most likely, Sylviana would not be a god or demigod, and probably would just be still fighting monsters or dead and reincarnated into something else.
Okay, I just wanted to check. I was curious about that. That's
that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, friend and Belle will be going with you into town.
All right, good. All right, what fun things are there to do in town? I guess I'll. Well, hold on. Before we go, I will invite Velvet to go with us.
Velvet, are you going to go with the 3 tabaxis?
Don't worry, we're going to see.
Yes.
You have tuned your instrument. Okay.
We're going to see this cool new. We're going to see this cool new movie. It's called Cats the Musical.
No.
What type of instrument do you have again, Velvet?
A viol.
Viol.
V-I-O.
Yeah, viol. Viol.
Like a violin, yeah.
Hold on. Viol. I think that's how it is. Yeah, basically a violin.
Also.
Okay, yeah. You got that tune. So you head into town with Guide. Dang it, there's like this one fucking thing that I keep wanting to do it, but then I keep fucking it up. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but okay. Anyways.
You're going to let us draw a card? Is that what it is?
No, it's not that.
Dang it.
Anyways, you guys go through town and you see a few kids running about, doing normal kid shit, getting into trouble. Nothing that gets too noticeable to you guys. Is there anything you guys want to do on the way into the merchant area? Into the market district? Like talk about anything or...
This would be Guide and Velvet, correct?
I don't.
Yes.
I don't know. Guy doesn't know much about Velvet.
You do know that her mom is essentially a goddess, the current queen of the Summer Court. She revealed that to you guys.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
Okay.
You know that Nenbun
okay.
did not fuck her mom.
What is it like to be a druid?
I mean, fucking hurt at first. I mean, have you tried like changing your genetic makeup to turn into an animal? Fucking hurts, but after a while, you kind of get used to it.
Belle cocks her head and says, "What is genetic makeup?"
Oh, it's the thing that hard to explain. As I'm not like the smartest in that kind of thing, but as my mom told me, basically it is what you are made of, pretty much. And if you change that around, it changes every molecule in your body. And basically, how I turn into different animals is basically every molecule in my body spaghettifies itself until I turn into that animal. And guess what? At first, it was the most painful shit I've ever dealt with. Imagine every bone breaking in your
The
body.
more you talk, the
and
more
then
horrified she looks.
Sorry, I'm talking a little bit too much. I'm sorry that I may have traumatized you.
Fucking smooth criminal over here. Good job, guy.
You hold on.
Be coming next week. Guide will be teaching biology class.
So you mean you change what? The fundamental molecules that make you up?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's very quick though. So like you only get hurt for like a second. And then like it's perfectly fine afterwards.
That is interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I don't know how any druid figured out about this shit, but honestly, coolest thing.
I think I'm gonna stick with my Steel Defender.
Yeah, I would probably do that, honestly. You do not look like you'd be strong-minded enough to be able to be a druid.
Yeah.
That came out very mean. I'm sorry, friend.
No, it's fine. I don't think I would either.
You just do really great with your machines. Also, the other thing is that you might not like, we can't really use anything metal. I don't know why, but it just kind of just shuts off all of our powers.
Well, you don't
So you
see a lot
probably
of creatures with metal incorporated into them, do you?
not really.
Like, there might be. I don't want to even get into that. By the time you guys finish talking about that, you would have reached the market area, and you would see Nunbun Guide River Inlay in the central area.
Hello.
Oh, amazing timing. Oppo. Friend wants to talk to you.
What's
yeah,
up, street
friend? The other black cat that isn't, the other black cat that isn't, Belle. The only other black cat.
Belle's not black.
Wait, what
Belle's
is Belle?
like
Gray?
Belle's like a calico.
No, Belle is.
No, Belle is jellicle.
Yeah, do we have to go to HR and talk about different colors?
Where I have
Belle's
Belle.
jellicle, guide. He's a jellicle.
Literally look at Belle.
And she's more like a striped. She's more like gray with brown stripes.
I thought she was a tabby. I thought she was like a tabby.
I guess Tabby would be the closest thing, but she
Tabby,
has like
yeah.
calico colors.
No, she's just gray and like a darker gray. Calicos are like. Oh, Quill is also black.
Yeah, Quill's the black one.
Besides Friend.
Out of context, that sounded racist.
Yeah. Okay, there she is. She walks up to you and says, Apo, Guy said that your creator was an artificer too, and could possibly help with something.
I would look down to how tall is Friend?
Friend is like 3 feet tall.
No, she's like 5'6".
Oh, that's
okay.
right.
I mean, he still would look down to them because I assume he was just walking out and they came up to him. Yeah. Yes, my creator was an artificer. I was considered one of his best creations by his own account. Why? Would you like to know?
I'm having some issues with a steel defender I made. It's hard to explain besides it just making weird noises.
Oh, my creator had one before, but it was a bit of a bit of a special case. However, is it causing problems with how it's operating?
No, it operates very well. It's just it would be best for me to show you if that's okay.
Absolutely.
And she nods and starts leading the way back to the ship with you.
Okay. We'll let everybody do the thing at the city. So.
Guide, what are you? Are you gonna talk to River at all, or are you gonna try to take Belle to like somewhere to sell the Peridot?
I am gonna take Belle to somewhere to sell the Peridot.
There is the blacksmith there, and sometimes blacksmiths could be jewelsmiths too.
But I am gonna ask if anybody wants to come with me though first.
I am going to move your token.
I'll be right by you, Guide.
Yeah. Nenbun, do you want to go with, or do you want to stick with River?
Stick with River. The child is still with River too.
Yes.
I'll stick with them. I feel somewhat responsible.
Okay.
Okay.
And that green circle is like a general shop that you can. Sorry.
Velvet, do you still want to go with us, or do you want to go with them?
Go with you.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay. So roll a. Roll a history to see if you know like what places would be best to sell the Peridot at.
Not me, right?
Yeah, not you.
Can Belle help me since she has proficiency?
Yeah, she could help you.
Good, because they have a +4. Didn't fucking need help. God damn.
Yeah. Velvet, you get the idea that that possibly either the blacksmith or the general store could be a good place for it, but Guide, you feel it would definitely be a better idea for it to go to the blacksmith, because like, what's a general store gonna do with a Peridot, right?
Yeah. All right, children, we're going to the blacksmith.
Where's the blacksmith?
Shut up. Shut up, God.
Where's the blacksmith?
Did you say shut up, God?
Yeah.
God applier.
And Guide will.
God. What? Huh?
Guide will lead Belle into the blacksmith and say, "Look, you get to do all of the bartering here, okay? I'm not going to do anything for you. All right, I'll help if you need it, but you're going to be doing all of it." unless you need help.
Okay.
And then you get to keep the money.
Okay. She nods and walks into the blacksmith. I'm not gonna have, have me just talk to myself. So let me get Belle's sheet up.
I mean, I can voice Belle for you, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to. Just as like an NPC for a moment.
Yeah.
Damn it, that's another one of friends. Damn it. You know what? Yeah, you have her character sheet. Yeah.
All right.
So Belle walks in and she would see what Appo saw earlier. You would, Belle would see see the woman. She's now working on putting that head, that that hammerhead a proper uh onto a proper handle, and she looks over to Belle and says, "Oh, hello there, Tabaxi. It's been a while since I've seen one of you. How may I help you, dear?"
I have a paradox I would like to sell. And just to let you know, it comes from high society.
Oh,
And she will show the blacksmith the paradox. We expect nothing but high price for it.
Okay.
And
She
do I roll
looks it
persuasion?
over.
Or...
Yeah, you can roll persuasion as her. Yeah.
Okay, and since Guide is helping, thank fuck she is helping. I almost rolled a fucking 3.
She looks it over and says, yeah, it does seem to be that way. Nice cut, nice quality. Pretty decent size, too. I could probably put into a pommel of a sword.
You most definitely could.
How does... No, it has a pretty good price to whatever I put it in. I could probably put it with a Damascus blade. How does 150 gold pieces sound?
What about 200 gold pieces?
Another persuasion, please.
That is a 24, by the way.
Yeah. She's like, you drive a hard price, but this is a pretty good piece. Sure. She sets it down on the counter and fishes out 150 gold pieces before putting them in a leather pouch and handing them to Belle.
I thought this was supposed to be 200.
200. Fuck. I'm sorry. Brain. Not braining. 200. I meant 200. Out of character.
Do you need me to give you the communal brain cell, DM?
No, I have my own fucking brain cell.
Belle's eyes are like fucking saucers right now. Like her pupils are just like filling her entire eyes.
Like whenever a cat is really happy how their eyes blow wide. Yeah. Okay, and then switching back over for me to be Belle, she runs out to you, Guide, really happy, and says, "I got 200 gold for that. I think that's a bit more than it was actually worth."
Holy fuck.
Because, yeah, you remembered appraising that gem, and you had it at, 150.
I expected, maybe, 160 at most. How the fuck did you get 200?
I mean, it was a really good, well-cut gem, and she's probably going to put it into a real fancy sword or whatever.
You know what? You know what? You're definitely an amazing con man.
Well, I learned from the best.
You are my you are like the favorite child. in this group. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Don't tell friend I said that.
I won't.
Good night, Velvet.
Night night, Velvet.
Good night.
Okay. Okay. And then back to the ship. Friend guides you up onto the goes up onto the ship, Apo, and you would see a steel defender that's not there before. Could you roll a nature for me?
Yeah. Wouldn't that technically be a history if I'm gonna compare it, or
nature or history, whichever.
Alright, hang on. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you also know it is you also know that it's based off
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, you also know it's based off of a saber-toothed cat. She looks over to it and says, Panthera, here. It looks over to you two and then robotically marches over and sits in front of Friend and says, yeah, it does work normally. I haven't had it in any combat situations yet, but just Panthera, speak. It cocks its head to the side for a moment, then looks up to you and says, meow.
Apple will tilt his head towards Steel Defender and simply say, "Oh, it is your. I assume this is the first time you've made one of these."
Yes, it's. I went through a few schematics before I set on something like this.
Understandable.
I don't know why it's doing that. I followed as many guides as I could, though many don't exist at the moment. I might have crossed a wire somewhere, but I don't want to change anything in case, it makes it worse.
Well, as far as I understand it, it's not just the Steel Defender you need to worry about. It is also yourself, the confidence in what you build. You built a fine Steel Defender, however, it's still your first one, and I am sure that you were nervous about how it would function.
I wasn't aware of that, so I have to be more confident in myself?
Yes. Of course, there is also the technological point of it. My creator, of course, made his first Steel Defender based off of a hyena. And Apple will actually stop because that might be information he might not want to be, speaking out. Because that is still a sensitive topic to Devin, even after all this time. Let's be honest, that was heart-wrenching. It made the DM cry.
Having to shut down Bubby.
Yes. But he will perk up and simply say, well, it is your first build. I would suggest continuing to work on it. It is a bit mechanically stiff, but like myself, you could make it to as extensive as I am.
To be more fluid. More parts.
Correct. Right now, this will serve you for what you need, protection and otherwise, if you need it for sending somebody else as well. It's your first time building something. You should be proud of yourself. As for my creator, you wanted to know more. What would you like to ask?
What was his process, if you remember?
Well, from what he told me... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you're saying anything else. Go ahead.
Yeah, what did you... How would you say he went through making something? Do you know what his process was?
Well, if we were going to go off the Steel Defender, he had something to build off of, which was his pet hyena. He was able to see how it ran, how its muscles moved, and how it was able to live its life, since he raised it as a cub. I believe that's the correct term for the,
yes,
I think it's cub or... Yes. Yeah. raised it as a cub, and he was able to see how it grew up and how it would function in organic nature, and he was able to build off it that way. So he was able to teach himself medicine in a way. As for anything else, it was more of whatever came to his mind he would start to work on, either via blueprints and or simply tinkering on it in his free time. Have you ever had any other such inclinations to make something, even if it's something simple?
Yes, one of the first things I did was actually this. She reaches into her satchel and brings out a wooden carving, and then after a few, like, it doesn't look like it's mechanical at all. But after a few moments of her concentrating on it, it starts to animate and like moves around dancing, like, like one of those little toy ballerinas.
So, just like out of character, would that be considered a homunculus, or would that be considered like when Devin would turn his pencil into a living thing? I forget what it's called, but he would have
Like
the pencil, like, yeah, animate object. Like, what is that exactly that he's doing?
Does Belle have? Does friend? Actually, I'm on her character sheet right now. Verbal alarm. I would say it's closer to like her homunculus.
Okay, I will say, I don't want to be like a spoil sport, but to make a homunculus, you do actually need a gem of some worth. So if I was gonna say it, like, I would more make it an animated object.
Yeah.
I will say she did come from another crime syndicate.
Yeah.
So she probably stole it from them.
Yeah, like she. Yeah, there. I would say that there would be like a mechanic, like a gem in the base somewhere, like not where you.
Okay,
can see
just making sure. Yeah. This looks a bit like you. It's not exactly like your Steel Defender, but it's called a homunculus.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yes, my creator made one. In a way, funny enough, it would be almost like me, but much smaller. And he would actually reach all the way down to be like 2 feet tall. Imagine me being this tall. He made something like that.
And it always got blasted the shit out of.
Crank was a hero. I don't want to hear shit.
I'm not talking shit.
He was a hero, and he kept coming back because fuck you all. He doesn't die.
Oppo, why are you screaming at the sky?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, like, for like reference to you, Nenbun, Sai's old character, Devin, he had this little like clockwork scarab homunculus, and it was basically Kenny from South Park. Every session it would get fucking blasted to Kingdom Come. That's funny. Then the next session it would be back with like no damage.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah. Like, we'd never said it in character, but whenever like Crank got fucked up, we always went, "You killed Kenny. You killed Crank. You bastards."
That's fine.
I posted it in the Vaughn General so you can have a look at him.
Yeah.
And so he continues in saying, so how homunculus worked, at least for my creator, it was he used it to assist him.
He looks like someone who would die.
Okay. Out of character, I was literally going to be like, if I could never make like Apo properly, I was going to use a wish spell to make Crank into Apo. So.
Yeah, like.
But, I mean, it would fit. I mean, he looks similar. He does. Like, Crank got a glow up.
Oh, like, have you ever seen Knack? Have y'all ever seen Knack?
Knack?
The exclusive PS4 game where like you played as a little dude that would slowly like get bigger the more relics he would get.
Interesting.
Like every time Knack got knocked out, like every time a game ended, he would just like fall limp. And then like all his stuff would be no longer like attached magically, so his core would just fall. Crank was like that every time he got hit, and he only had like 11 hit points, so he basically died every time, and all would be like his pieces would just pop out like a Sock'em robot.
Literally just fall apart, and Devin's like, "God damn, I gotta fix that now."
Yeah.
Picks up the pieces and just repairs them next time he wakes up.
Exactly that. But yeah, it's like, oh, all right, that is interesting.
Have you ever considered maybe trying to make a homunculus in the same style as? I would not suggest a crank, but you could try making something like a bird, and or maybe I'm trying to think of like they can't be too big. They have to be small. So like
a homunculus, I'm not seeing that in class features.
For Battlesmith, I think they can. I know for the artillerist,
Wait, is that
could.
infusions? Or...
Yes, it's infusions. It's something you can choose.
Enhanced weapons, helm of awareness. Oh yeah, homunculus servant. There it is.
Yes. So Apo is just like, you could make a bird, or you can make maybe... I'm not too sure. Whatever would catch your fancy. It could be an animal, or it could be a humanoid, as explained by Crank. But you could use it to make your ideas.
Huh. All right.
As for your Steel Defender, I would suggest simply thinking on it and applying different ideas to it. As long as you're not changing it too much, I think it'll still function.
All right.
He will think for a minute by looking at it and just simply go, instead of thinking of it as an actual mechanical monster or beast, think of it more as a living being that is made of the metal. You might be able to make it more fluid that way.
So, all right, I think I can do that. Yeah, I'll work on that after I figure out what's up with Panthera.
Of course.
She tilts her head for a moment at Panthera and says, this could be a stretch, but you were able to talk to Devin recently, right?
Correct. It was not normal in most cases.
Then what I'm thinking of is probably ridiculous.
Nonsense.
Any chance I could possibly communicate with him?
How I connect with him is simply I focus, because he is, in a way, the person who gives me my powers. With you, I would suggest meditating and thinking on an item of grandeur that you could build. Maybe you're not sure if you can build it or not, but...
All right. Thank you. I'll consider that.
All right. If you have any other questions, I will be here.
Okay. How would you guys feel for ending it there tonight?
Sure.
Is Nenbun still in the town, or?
Yeah, you're still in town with the others, but you're
Okay.
still with River and Lake. Okay.
All right.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this session, especially those watching. I definitely had fun, and apparently this group has adopted a child like the other group. You guys have... Oh god, I just realized you've given Erden basically a little sister.
Ta-da.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time, whenever we stream again. Goodbye.